Greetings and salutations, YouTube Wanderer. The Lost One Gaming here, and welcome back to Game Dev Studio. Boy, oh boy, has it been a while since I said that. I don't think I've uploaded a Game Dev Studio video in like 2 months. But I had not completely given up on this game. I do still want to give it another attempt. I have failed multiple times, but I'm hoping that this attempt will be the one that actually gets me somewhere. A couple things have changed in this game, actually. In terms of like the actual gameplay, there is now the ability to create MMOs, and now actually recently added was also the ability to create your own consoles as well. So I think that's pretty cool. I literally have almost forgotten how to do anything in this game. Oh my god. Okay, engines and stuff, I do remember that. I almost forgot how to actually do, let's see, employee info. I need to, yeah, okay, this is how I practice skills. So we're just going to start out practicing, as we always do. Now I'll see how far I can get my character up within the first couple months. And let's see, practice graphics. How far is he going to expand? He's at 24 already after this. Agaria has announced some policy changes for their HEGS platform. Alright, increased popularity of that. Of course, we know that most of the consoles are going to die off, and PC is probably going to be the main thing around. A couple of them will probably survive, but you know, for how long is the real question. I think I'm just going to, god dang it, I can't even talk. Gonna go ahead and get like most of my stuff up to like level 30. The only thing is I don't Pineapple Abacoxy SE platform, increase of popularity. I think it's still a thing, like once you get one of your levels up to level 60, everything else slows down. So I know like as soon as I start developing a game, my development levels are gonna go up really fast. So I have to keep that in mind. Hard Macro has recently begun heavy marketing for their PC platform. Good. I mean, are they the only people to do PCs? I feel like I should be able to do that too. And maybe I can in the near future. Let's go ahead and get our writing up. Alright. And I may actually come back when I actually finish this training. So I'll see you guys then. Alright, so the training, at least for what I want to do, is complete so far. We've been working for a year already. And we're at level 41 for writing, level 46 for concept, 46 for sound and graphics, and 41 for software. We are at level 7 for intelligence, 7 for vision, and 4 for speed. So I think, of course, we got to start off making our own game engine. I think I need to research some things. There might be a couple things to research right now. Dual channel audio, okay. So I believe some things will probably become available in the near future that I will have to implement, but for right now, we're just going to start with what we got. So, engines, new engine. Of course, we always call our engine Symbios. So we'll call this Symbios 1.0. That's 1.2. 1.0 is what I meant to say, or what I meant to do. Studio team, 2D projection, dual channel audio, dynamic music system. Speaking of music, the music has actually kind of changed for this game, because this was not the original soundtrack. So that's cool. Let's see, create game engine. Of course, we still have the option to sell our game engine too, to provide us with a little bit of money while we're developing our games. So, looking forward to that again. Hopefully we will actually be able to do something good with it. I'll probably revamp it right after I get done too. That way it makes it a little bit more attractive. Speaking of the engines, what is the best-selling engine right now? The best-selling engine, there's only like 4 on the market. One's free and it has 4 features. 54 performance though. So I think we could really like market ours on performance. And we could sell it for a little bit cheaper than our highest competitor. So we'll have to see what we can do. Symbios 1.0, 97%, and we're done. Alright, so let's see. Our game engine right now. Let's see. Update engine, revamp engine. I don't have it on licensing, do I? Sell. Let's see. Attractive is 24.2 points. So it's not as attractive. Ease of use is 50%. Only has 3 features. How'd they get 6 features? What did they put in there? I don't even know how they managed to do that. Anyway, we're just gonna, let's see. We're gonna update or revamp the engine. Symbios engine, we're gonna revamp it. Studio team, just go through there and do that. Alright. That shouldn't take too long. 50%. There we go. That's done. Engine has been revamped. So now we can go ahead and start actually marketing it. Engine licensing, sell. We will sell ours for, I think we'll set ours at about about $4,000. Alright. That's what we'll set ours for. It's not free, but I'm pretty sure it's better than some of the other ones that are out there. It's fairly, you know, on par with the Game Maker engine version 1, whatever. I guess they just got more features than we did. I don't know why or how, but yeah, we'll be fine. So there we go. We'll see how much we make off that. Now let's see. We're going to start actually making our first game here. So what genres and themes do we have? We have World War theme, World War strategy. That sounds good. I feel like that would be good. Let's see. World War strategy. We'll call this The Great War. Alright. The Great War. And, of course, we'll use our Symbios game engine. Symbios game engine. We'll set it at $10 a piece. We'll make this for teen audiences. PC. Because I don't have to pay for that one. So that's great. I forgot almost about that. Like, seriously. Studio team. Full game. And we'll just keep it on scale 1. It will be top down, maybe. Top down would seem like a decent idea for a strategy game, right? I guess. We'll do in-depth backstories, multiple endings, linear branching story. Conversation system, fully voiced actors, amateur voice acting, basic world design, save game, tips and hint, accurate gun mechanics. We'll go ahead and just put everything in there minus the sword fighting and the thirst and hunger. And we'll do realistic graphics. 8-bit sounds, chiptune soundtrack, chiptune. We could put all those in there actually. And it's going to cost us $6,000 to start this development. Let us begin. Alright. I don't know how long this is actually going to take me, but we're going to find out soon enough. Have the convention started up yet? I know there is like, I think there's only like one convention right now. And I've actually kind of forgotten. We sold 2 licenses for $6,000. That's great. I've forgotten how to actually see all the conventions. Oh, here we go. 7 months, $15,000. I'm not prepared for that yet. Plus $2,000 for this month because we sold some more. We sold 1 license. Already 15% through. Not bad. We're at 46, level 46 for freaking development already. Level 53 for concept. See, this is what I said. I knew as soon as we started developing a game, it was just going to take off in terms of our development levels. And I didn't know whether that was going to be a good thing or a bad thing. We're already at level 50 now, so everything else is probably going to cap out about right here. It's going to take us a long time to be able to really get anything else done. But, let's see. We want to put a point into... vision. Alright? Since we're like level 4 and we can afford to do that. We're 25% through the game right now. I think maybe... The convention was when? In 2 months. I know advertising was starting to become way more key last time around. I just want to make sure that I really do like a really good game. Like, that's the thing. Like, I don't want to have a bad game because it's a lot harder to really make sales off of that. So that's really my main goal. I think, let's see, the game convention starts up again in 11 months. We will actually book ourselves a show. Book ourselves a booth, I'm sorry, at this convention. It cost me $18,000 because I have to pay for people to come in and help me. So 11 months, we should be about done with the game by that time, to be honest. Maybe? Steampunk genre theme is no longer trending. New tech has been available. I'm going to have to revamp my engine after this and go ahead and implement some of those new features. The convention is now 8 months away. Goodness gracious, time is flying. Time is flying. Let's see, we're about 55% through. Alright, so by the time that convention starts, I believe we should be in the polishing phase, I would assume. And $392,000. We haven't really been selling a lot of engines this month, really at all. Your game, The Great War, can now be released. It is currently in the polishing phase, which is optional. I definitely need to keep it in there, because I can't afford to do anything else with it. 229. I still don't know how people feel about it yet. Mega has closed down due to bankruptcy, so we've already had our first bankruptcy within the first 2 years. It's kind of crazy. Kind of sad at the same time. Games in military theme. What was ours? Was World War theme. Oh, we sold a lot of licenses. Good. Thank goodness. We're up to 400k. I think I might put about 200,000 in the advertisement. I think that's what I tried last time. I was either meant by minimal or was meant by either a minimal amount of people or no people at all. So they thought it was not bad. So we're going to go ahead and extend the work period, and we'll see what they say after that. I might as well just go ahead and extend it to the max. I want to make sure that this game is like perfect. But to be honest, it might not even be that. It might be the case that, of course, it's just kind of outdated, you know, considering the game engine and everything. So that may be what it is. I hope that's not the case, but it's possible. Let's see, game conventions. Let's go ahead and book ourselves another spot here. and we'll see what the comparison is between now and then. Let's see, Book Expo, there we go. And I guess I could start advertising. Like, that wouldn't be... Or should I just advertise right before the release? That's what I used to do. I used to just advertise straight before the release and just roll with it. So I don't know. Reputation of 35. We're about 45% through. I extended this phase so long, and I maybe shouldn't have done that. But I'm doing it now, so whatever. Been working on this now for almost 2 years. So, and we had a ways to go now. So this may turn into like a 3-year project, I'd say, more than likely. Let's see. Let's try an advertisement real quick. Well, no. I'll wait till after the convention. After the convention, we'll advertise it, and we'll see how people react to it. It should be good. Game convention starts in a week. We'll see what everybody's reaction is. They thought it was good, so it's doing better, so that's good. So we'll advertise the game. Mass advertisement. We'll go ahead and do public event TV advertisement. We'll keep this. We'll do 50% budget for a public event, or maybe we should do TV ads. I mean, let's do TV ads. We'll do 50%. Wait, what? TV budget. Oh, 100% is 200,000. Never mind. We'll do the public event then, because I can't really. I mean, I can afford that, but I don't really want to spend that much money. So there we go. Advertisement campaign has begun. Only a tiny amount of interest towards the game. Popularity gain 4.5k. Reputation gain 90 points. Alright, so we got 5,000 hype, 1.82 popularity. I still don't exactly remember how those numbers factor in. Sometimes I'd be very disappointed with the numbers that I got, and I hated myself, and I hated the game that I released. But, you know. Oh, we got another skill point. Let's go ahead and put that into... I'm loving this music now, actually. It's a little bit better. We'll go ahead and put a point into intelligence, alright? I'm about 60% through. I think we can go ahead and schedule ourselves another spot in the convention. Let's go ahead and do that. By that time, we should be at least about maybe 70% through, I'd say. 18,000, 65%. This is now turned into a... what? A little over 2-year project? Alright. Like I said, I think it's probably going to be a 3-year, maybe 3.5-year project. Which isn't too bad. Hopefully it'll actually make us some money. That's the main thing. If we can actually do something, I'll be fine. I'll be okay. Maybe we can sell some more licenses to get us back up to 400k. That would be nice too. But that may be a little bit too much to hope for. Maybe a little bit too much to hope for. CGI trailers, those cost a lot of money, so I definitely can't afford that. And I probably won't be able to afford that anytime soon. Internet is becoming largely commercialized, which will open up a lot more for the gaming industry. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to have some more conventions soon as well. Or maybe that's... I can't remember what year that was supposed to be that the smaller ones come up. But I definitely want to start doing those. They thought it was good. So it hasn't really changed from the last time. They still think it's good. So, yeah. 2.1 popularity, 1.18k hype. So I think, like I said, we're gonna do the quality assurance, because we'll probably be able to get this done pretty soon. We'll do the quality assurance, we'll do one more round of advertisement, and then we'll release the game. Oh, there we go. The GY Go is available. Booking is available each year until July. It's just started. Can I book it? No. How the frick do you expect me to be able to book a convention when you just tell me it started and then it's like already done? God dang you. This is not this is not what I was hoping for at all. I thought I would be able to maybe get a spot there, but I definitely did not. Did not make it in time. 87%. We got a little bit more to go. Alright. Just want to get this over with. I've been working on this for quite some time now. Literally, like I said, it turned into like a... Actually, it's almost a 4-year project now. I started working on this in 90? I think 90, 91, something like that. So yeah. My CEO is now 25 years old. He's been working for 6 years total. But I spent like a year and a half pretty much just training. So, all things considered, not too bad. I kind of hate, though, that he's having to do all this work by himself. But I can't really afford to hire people right now, so, you know, you do what you gotta do. 99, and we're almost there, 100%. Alright, so let's see. We're going to begin the quality assurance period, $10,000. There shouldn't be too many mistakes. My CEO is like a bug magnet, so he's supposed to... Okay, there are a lot of mistakes, actually. A lot more than I was expecting. Begin the patch development, there we go. And we will go ahead and advertise the game. Mass advertisement. We'll go ahead and put up another public event. Go ahead and put that at 50% budget. Alright. And there we go. We'll see how well that goes. Is the convention. I was going to say we might do another round of conventions. We'll go to the GY Go convention. And then we'll see how well that goes. $4,000. And then that will be our last thing before we release the game. Alright. I think we've done pretty well. Alright. Only time amount of interest 4.5. Popularity gained 100k spent. And that jumped us up to 3.2k popularity. 4,500 hype. Alright, so then the convention is in a couple months. We should, I guess, we could take this time to research new features and things. So, 3D projection, go ahead and start that. God, there's so many things that have just been developed in the last couple years now. It makes me feel like I'm archaic now in comparison to everybody else. Research new tech, baked lighting, multi-channel audio. Yeah, I gotta get all this stuff done and implemented it into the engine. And how's my engine in comparison now? Engine licensing, let's see, sell. 24.7 in comparison to 45.4. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious, 45.4. They charge a lot for it though. It has 16 features. There's even 16 features in this. Goodness gracious. Alright, well, like I said, we'll have to implement all that. Oh, is he done with that? Hold on, research new tech if I can. I can't click him for some reason. Per vertex lighting, he's researching this stuff on the toilet, by the way. I always found that to be funny, that the characters could still do this stuff while they were like reading on the toilet. Multi-channel audio. Some of this stuff isn't actually going to be part of the game engine, it's just part of everything else. Why is it so dark in here now? Goodness gracious. The convention starts in 2 months. I hope the hype hasn't just completely died down by the time we get there, because that's going to suck too. Gamepad support, racing wheel support, go ahead and get that stuff started. Not that I'm really even going to be doing any, like... Oh, I need to upgrade my computers, too. Let's see, research new tech, racing wheel, dynamic narration. That's going to be cool. He's researching all this stuff so fast now, it's really good. Alright, there we go. Dynamic narration, that shouldn't take too long either. We literally probably going to have all this stuff done by the time the convention starts. Now it's just like the multiplayer stuff, split screen and all that. Let's see, multiplayer, split screen, co-op. Alright, go ahead. I guess I could have him do research all at this point. That would probably be a lot better than what I'm doing right now. Research all. Alright, and then he should, I guess, maybe automatically do this stuff by himself. I'm assuming. Or, yep, okay, he's automatically doing it. Alright, the convention should be starting, I think, this month. Okay, it begins in a month. We'll go ahead and start trying to implement some of this stuff into our game engine. So, update engine, Symbios, select Team Studio. We'll go ahead and put all this stuff in there. Multi-channel, game, all that stuff. Update the game engine. Alright. I don't know how long that's really going to take, but it'll increase our ability to sell, because right now we're not looking that attractive in comparison to a lot of the other engines, because we don't have a lot of features. So they thought it was good, gained popularity 630. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and let it fly. I have no choice now. Release the game. We've lost $200,000 so far, and it doesn't seem like IGM... Okay, so we got some reviews coming in. 7 out of 10. Hold on, let's see. Let me just go ahead and see what the actual thing was. 8 out of 10. So we got an 8 out of 10 on the first game. Worked on for 1,290 days, 5,000 popularity. So Game Bomb gave us a 7. They gave us the lowest score. They said the gameplay was kind of bad, the sound wasn't the greatest, the world design was great. I wanted to see like did we set any records? We set a new graphic standard. We didn't have enough in sound. We set a story standard, and we set a world design standard. Or world design standard. So I don't know if we're going to be able to make our money back. We may just be able to. I mean, we're at 40,000, negative 85,000 right now. It may be cutting it close. Like, we may just possibly pull it out. Like, I hate that all that work went into that, though, and it's still just a slight chance of making money right now. Like, I feel like we should be doing better. I think we may just make a profit. Like, just barely make a profit. Okay, $8,000 was the total profit. And we're up to 444k now. Oh boy, 16,000 last week. I mean, I was going to say I could throw another round of advertising into it, but I don't really think that's worth it, to be honest. I don't think it's going to do too much for us, so I prefer not to. So 35,000 is where we stand. It's still selling, so that's not... Still got a couple, maybe weeks left, I guess. 46,000. I was still hoping for more, you know, especially for a game that... especially for a game, each... hype, let's see. Popularity is a possible copy sold. We've sold 31,000 copies on the PC. So I still don't know how that, like, affected by multiple factors. I don't know what factors went into that. But, I mean, I guess it is what it is. $46,000 is what we made off the first one. And I believe we should be, let's see, $8,000. Updated Symbios. I think I should go ahead and revamp it as well. Revamp the engine. It needs 51% ease of use. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and revamp the engine. Revamp the game engine. 490,000. 60,000. Okay. Not too bad, you know. Like I said, I was still hoping for better. Trend boost. I mean, a sequel should be better because we'll have reputation. We'll have a lot more behind it when we actually release. Plus, the game was pretty good in and of itself. So, like, that should carry us over. I know my CEO is going to be old by the time we finish the next one, but I mean... I think it's going to turn out better. I'm hoping that the next one, even with like the same amount of advertising, we'll probably be spending less on conventions because we'll be going to the GY Go convention instead. So we won't spend as much there, and we can get like twice or 3 times as many conventions in. So 3 times as many conventions, already having a decent reputation for putting out a pretty good game. I think things will be better. Now, actually, I want to see, like, my competitors and see some of the things that they're putting out. Because I want to see, like, how I stand up against them before I end this. View rivals, 3122. Let's see. Sips is the lowest one. Dang it. I didn't want to view employees. View recent games. So their most recent game was released in 94, 8.1 out of 10. It was a wilderness strategy game with game scale of 6. Released on the PC, HEGHS, and the MEMS. I need to buy some more software licenses too. I think that would be a good idea. So that way I could actually, you know, get things out there a little bit more. The only thing is the fact that, you know, these game engines come out and then I don't really have time to release something for them because it takes me 4 years just to be able to put something out. And if I have to, you know, spend that much time to put something out, the consoles are kind of past their prime at that point, because this one's already been out for 2 years. More than likely it's going to be discontinued, so it's like, you know, and PC does still have the majority of the users, so it's like, eh. Plus the license cost for that actually isn't that bad. It's like $6,000, so I may just, like I said, I don't want to do that and then it like be immediately discontinued, so that's the only problem. We'll talk about that later, but I'm going to end it here, guys, and I will see you in the next one.